Alright, I gotta remember, I'm live now, so I have to watch my mouth. Let me make sure the sound works. E. Excellent first message, Canon Carl. Alright, I gotta remember, I'm live now, so I have to watch my mouth. Alright, so yeah, today is day 4 of Plasma Pulse Finale. This is not Plasma Pulse Finale, this is Bloodlust. I was just doing a practice run to warm up, and actually, like, considering I haven't really learned the entire level yet, 107 attempts is not bad. Your mic is quiet. Well, at least it's not muted. How about now? Is it quiet now? Actually, like, considering I haven't really learned the entire level yet. No, I'll turn the volume up a little bit. Your mic is quiet. Well, at least it's not muted. How about now? Is it quiet now? Anyway. Then I do not know. Have you... Maybe it's... Is it your... It might be your volume. Yeah, let me call... Let me call up Alex. Hello. Is your profile pic still Dashin?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
I always change it for April Fools, but you know, I've had it for 2 months now, I forgot.
Yeah, and at this point, it's just not worth it to change it back.
Yeah, I guess. It's kind of worth, you know.
There are many things I would describe Dashin as, Aura is not one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, today's focus is literally just do 32 to 100. I got 70 last stream, and then 41 to 100 off stream yesterday, which I'll put in the video. So now I'm going to attempt to combine the latter run with the Qbot Rogue duel. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a
Are you streaming?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I watched the video, it's on me.
Yeah, you just commented me! And yes, that is factually correct, it was you.
Yep.
Dude, my consistency with this level has been absolutely bizarre, because, like, I'll start every single session with just no consistency whatsoever, and it'll be like, I'll be struggling to do literally anything, and I just think, oh my god, it is so over. Because, like, as I described it in the description of the first progress report, this level's enjoyment is literally entirely dependent on whether you're consistent or not, like, more so than any other level I've played. So I just think that for, like, 20 or so minutes, and then all of a sudden, I get one just ridiculous attempt, and then instead of that one being the fluke, I just start getting good attempt after good attempt, including at least one that always meets the goal that I had for that session. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, we're so back. And this happens without fail every single time I play PPF.
Okay, what's your goal this session?
32 to 100.
32 to 100, that's a pretty big run.
Yeah, I mean, it's only... I did 41 to 100 last night, and again, all 32 to 100 adds to Qbot Rogue Duel. Yeah,
I might play Plasma Pulse Finale for 10 minutes. No, I don't really play levels to beat them anymore. I just play those.
Yeah.
So, like, might as well just play Plasma Pulse Finale.
Is that why you haven't beaten Cataclysm yet?
That's why I haven't beaten any level.
Yeah, except for whatever the really easy one is that you beat in 1,000 attempts.
Yeah, that was cool. I was like, you know, I got 84 and 500 attempts, and I was like, you know what, I might as well do that.
If it's that easy, then how is it, like, you'd have thought it would be downgraded to Insane Demon by now, but no.
I think it wasn't thinking for a while, but it just, like, got upgraded to Extreme. I think it's just, like, most people can't do the waves, but the waves are pretty consistent for me.
Yeah. I mean, you did say last time that you are wave carried, so...
I'm not that wave carried, it's just, like, I feel like I get... I'm good at full levels with bad wave parts, because when I make levels and I make layouts and playtests, and they tend to have like, stupid hard base parts that are like kind of just randomly there. So I've kind of gotten me better at them. I found out the best way to improve the game for me is just make levels that are that are just similar to the ones similar to like what you want to do.
Yeah, maybe that'll help with what I go for next.
Like when I used to play JSO, I don't know if you're a regular, but I used to play and I used to make towers that were just like stupidly hard.
Hold that thought, I somehow broke my webcam.
Oh.
Deactivate, activate. Hello? Okay, now it works. I don't know why that happens. Like I think it's just because I like bonk my cord. And then yeah.
Is there no start pause thing? Oh wait, I just need to put
Why am I lagging? Let me close out all my other windows. I know that might have something to do with it. Let me wait. Is it? What mic is it on? Why am I lagging? Let me close out all my other windows. Okay, it's on the right mic. I thought it was on my webcam mic. But yeah, let me close out all of the other tabs I have open, and maybe that'll help. So yeah, what was I gonna ask? All right, how's Jesse Pinkman going?
I haven't played Geometry. I haven't been playing Geometry too much. I feel like it's gonna stay that way for a while. It's like, senior year, kind of want to do all that. I don't know why I didn't make that decision in my junior year.
Yeah, I mean, again, as long as you're smart with classes. I know it's different for you, but as long as you're smart with classes, senior year is...
I've used 2 years. And plus cost difficulty doesn't matter. Right? So I've already gotten myself stuck in the hardest math class that my school offers. So like, I can't really go back.
Yeah.
You take like the easiest class, easiest math class, ever. Did you take like stats or something?
Hold that thought.
What?
Ah, 32 to 64. But yeah, would you mind turning your mic up a little bit? Like I can sort of hear you, but it's mostly just drowned out by 1077.
Oh, my bad. I'll go a little closer to it, I guess.
Yeah, like
really all seem like I can do.
Yeah,
on my chair.
Like I do literally every time I want to check the sound.
Like I don't think my mic is like low. You can turn my YouTube low enough if you really want to. But am I already maxed?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Is this like part of 50 something?
Go lock in. Are you kidding me? I've been streaming for 10 minutes! 10 minutes! And I do 32 to 100.
Okay. When I was like, when you were at like 80 on the screen, and I still couldn't hear you, or you still weren't talking, like, I knew you got that wrong. Okay, so what are we doing next?
No idea. Okay, hang on 1 second. I have to... YouTube. Someone is trying to get me to say a slur, so I'm going to ban them. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is.
What are we doing next?
I can hear you. But yeah, put user in timeout for that long, and then hidden from the channel. Because like I
see what they're trying to say.
Yeah, I already don't tolerate slur usage in my chat, but like if they're saying it, if they're trying to get me to say it, no, absolutely not. But yeah, what do we do now? that's
you know my strategy, right? Go from 0.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
Because I don't feel like it. But yeah, that's... Do you want to know? My best run previously was 32 to 65. And then I get 32 to 100.
Okay, I'm doing this last part, right? Like 80 something to 187. There's like this one, there's like this Runor that's really hard.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was complaining about for pretty much the entirety of stream 1.
Oh.
Yeah, 32 to 100. Well, I know what I'm gonna put in the next progress report. Just for fun, I'm gonna see how many attempts I have on this level. So where is my phone? So take your guess. How many do you think I will have?
Maybe 6,000.
All right, let's see. 6,000. So 2017 from this plus plus 2894 40, so 4911 on the on my PC, and then mobile attempts, which I know there's going to be quite a bit, so yeah, I neglected to consider the fact that I was playing one of the crappy levels previously, so that's on my stream. Oops. So 379 plus...
What's up, Edital? Master Doge 97 YouTube just got 32 to 100 on Classicals finale within 10 minutes of stream.
Yeah.
He's currently in shock and currently adding up his attempts.
5624.
Okay, you know, I was pretty close.
Yeah, you were close, but utterly ridiculous.
That's like around the same attempts it took me to beat Hypersonic, by the way.
Yeah, that's like 27 less than it took me to beat 1929. Hey, Dadadol, how you doing?
Well,
yeah, I just did that. So I guess now I just try to let's get 41 to 100 again, just so the source isn't literally trust me, bro. I feel like that's a lot of.
I mean, you already got it. Oh, I mean, you got 32 to 100. Like,
I know, but that
just did that. I guess you need evidence of that.
Yeah, just to be safe. But yeah, that was insanely lucky. Like that is like, I'd say dream speedrun luck, but has it been definitively proven that he cheated, or is it just like...
Yeah, he admitted to it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Years ago.
Yeah, I'm really glad that I'm not on Twitter. I wasn't on Twitter when all of this stuff with like the Dream SMP was in full force, because I think genuinely I would have gotten like a brain hemorrhage trying to talk to these people. level.
Another time I did. Oh. Level requests.
You know what, MXTHS? Normally I would not, but considering I got the goal of the stream in 10 minutes, sure, but only once. Yeah, I hate denying level requests, because a lot of the time they're like, it's clear that the person requesting them put a decent chunk of effort, but at the same time, so yeah, you could do one level request per stream until unless the title says more, which probably it's unfinished. Okay.
So I have no idea why, but like I'm learning PF and speed hack, right? And
yeah,
like when I'm at 0.9, I can do it perfectly fine. But then I speed it up. It's just like impossible.
Ooh. Okay, I wasn't expecting much, but I actually really like this.
I see it right now. Play test ball.
Ooh. I don't know about how I feel about the filters, but yeah.
I like that those that affects me. I'm watching your stream, by the way.
Yeah,
so
great. Upside down ship physics are... Okay, yeah, I don't like the song that much, but that's a skill issue. Oh, I needed to hit the toggle orb. The levels I've been playing have all just been... I don't know why I thought that would work, it did not. Oops, I broke the dual spider thing. Ooh. Okay, this is pretty cool. I assume this is where the unfinished stuff comes in. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a big difference. And that is, once again, how do I do this? Okay, there we go. It's like that one part in PP2. Yep. And then just spam, and then UFO. I like the background too. Like I know it's one of the initial I'm so glad that there's like a bunch of different background options now, because I think a lot of them look really cool, and it helps if you're someone like me who can't make backgrounds to save my life. Although that didn't stop me from making 5 custom ones for Aria Molina. Which, by the way, I don't know if you remember, you would have seen it if you watched the first 3 pulses, but yeah, that showed up in someone's favorite levels of 2024 list. But yeah, I really like.
Yeah, I remember that.
I really like this. It reminds me a lot of like early Jonathan GD, but without the gameplay being abysmal. So, yeah, I like it. If it was finished, I'd send it for at least a star rate, maybe even a feature. But yeah, regardless. What was I doing? Oh yeah, 41 to 100. So yeah, funny story is. So after I did the ridiculous run on Wednesday, you know, the one where I got to 70, like I start feeling sick by the end of the stream, and I don't really think much of it. I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, it's because of the adrenaline. I'll feel fine tomorrow. I did not, and then I woke up yesterday. Thank you, Maths. I woke up yesterday, and my eyes felt like they were being like almost pushed out of the sockets, and like my nose was dripping more than the Niagara Falls. So yeah, needless to say, I'm not feeling great. I'm hoping it's mostly allergies, and everywhere else. Oh yeah, I just did 41 to 76 again while I was talking. But yeah, I'm not feeling super hot today, unfortunately, but meh. I wanted to stream, I wanted to play Plasma Pulse Finale, and I wanted to see if I could get the 32 to 100, and all three of those things have happened, so.
Wait, you have that... Wait, what was that thing? What's that thing you have? It's like... EDS, right?
Yeah.
What does that do again?
It's mostly, like, it affects my collagen, so, like, my muscles and bones are just, by nature, weaker than people without it, and that leads to a lot of pain.
Oh, okay.
One of the unfortunate side effects, one of my least favorite side effects is that it also weakens my immune system, so I get sick more frequently than most people do. I've been having pretty good luck recently, apart from this.
That's unfortunate. I like barely get sick, but this year I got sick twice. The first time I don't really know what happened, but the second time there was a kid called Ethan.
Oh God.
No one likes, by the way. And he like came to school with like strep throat, and he got everyone sick.
So he basically, in essence, he basically just plagued the entire school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Ethans. I don't know how to describe this, so just bear with me. But I feel like every name has like either a specific personality or like one of two specific personalities. Like, I'll give you an example. The name Jackson. Every person who is named Jackson is either just a complete icon in every single way, or in like the top 25 most annoying people of all time. And it's like,
I mean, I've only met one Jackson.
Yeah, but it's like without fail, it's one of the two.
Okay, I just did a Plasma Pulse Finale 87 to 102 deaths, so I'm turning off no clip.
Or you're gonna beat me to beating it at this rate. If
I
you
realized I kind of underestimated myself as a player, so I kind of limited myself just playing easy experience.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I feel kind of bad that I dropped the resistance, because like I was making decent progress on it.
Yeah.
Like, really
So.
slow.
And now you're just kind of like doing whatever. You still haven't beaten Cataclysm, and we're coming up on a year since I beat Maybe Possibly Thing.
Well, okay. You see, there's a thing known as not enjoying a level, which you did not. You liked Maybe Possibly Thing, and wait, were you gonna play that anyways? Why did I even make the deal?
Yeah, you were. I was gonna play it anyways, and then you were like, yeah, if. And then I was like, hey Alex, if I do this, will you do Cataclysm? And you were like, yeah, and I was just like, and then I beat it.
I'm so many brought up the deal. Like, I should have brought like a parameter, and like if you did it as your like 9th extreme or something instead of select. But you know.
I mean, to be fair, that was mid Sunset Sandstorm, so it couldn't have been my 9th extreme.
Oh right. Wait, what? I guess. I thought it was like before Glide.
Nope. Yeah, the Maybe Possibly Thing video is still, to this day, my favorite video of the like new Master Doge era, like the PC Master Doge era.
My favorite video.
Gotta lock in.
I remember the Blade of Justice one.
Yep, 41 to 89. that percentage is gonna be my kryptonite when it comes to this level. Like if I beat this.
No. Oh. 87 to 97, bro.
Oh. But yeah. Anyway, continue. You were saying something about Blade of Justice.
I mean, I know you weren't too proud of that video, but like, I liked participating in it because I got to talk about pre-workout.
Yeah, and that was also when you said GG thinking I had beat it, and then in reality I had died at 97.
Yeah, because I forgot there was the last part.
Yeah, and then I beat it 10 minutes later, and you were like, GG, I'm actually saying it this time. And then my mom came in the room and was like, you must not celebrate so loudly.
That was so funny.
Yeah, I think that moment from her, it pretty much single-handedly saved the Blade of Justice video, because like otherwise it was not very good. Yeah, I can't believe I somehow got away with doing EXO pretty much entirely in secret and only telling you and like the rest of the group chat and then like 3 other people. Two of them were my stepbrother and his friend, so I probably would have told them at some point anyway, and the other was the guy who made the thumbnail for the video, so I kind of had no choice because I wanted an actual thumbnail.
No. Okay, I'm getting close to I'm playing from 78 now. And I'm trying to get to the last part from there. This seems to be like the easiest part though. I hope I don't jinx that for you, by the way.
Yeah.
But I'm doing this part pretty easily.
I mean, I'm probably due for getting a tough experience with a new artist because, like, yes, EXO was like really mentally demanding, but also I fluked it from 67. Sunset, I fluked from 79 and had like no deaths in pretty much all of the choke points past 71, and then Black Blizzard, we all know what happened there.
Yeah.
I still can't believe it.
I remember I was so shocked.
Yeah, you were at the gym, right?
Yeah, I like checked Discord randomly for some reason. Even though I normally don't check Discord in public, but like I was like, dude, I think this was before I turned off Discord notifications.
Yeah, so your phone just blew up.
Yeah, cause like, I mean, the reason why you can kind of figure out why I turned it off, like, you know.
Yeah, when Curious and JS get in arguments, or when TC and Justice Snake, or when TC and Curious, or just like any combination get in arguments, it's quite annoying.
Honestly, I haven't seen Justice Snake around too often.
Yeah, he was in my chat for one of the. I know he was in my chat for the second stream. He might have been there for the third as well.
Oh man, okay, I got it to 86 again.
Yeah, 86 to like 90 is unironically one of the hardest segments of the level.
I mean, yeah, it's just like, I mean, I can do it. It's just, you know, a little annoying. Oh, 86 again. But I got past the part where I died last time.
It's honestly, it only started to like come to me how much time Doggy has spent on Grief. Like really started to come to me when he said something in the most recent update video about like it being like May part 2 or May 2025 or whatever. Like, oh my god, he spent an entire year on this.
I mean, I remember the Grief tweet. It's like, the guy retweeted. He was like, "I thought this person's girlfriend died or something."
Yeah, I mean, he did break up with Olivia at some point during Grief, and I have to wonder if Grief was a part of that decision.
I can't imagine breaking up with your girlfriend over like just spending more time on Josh Dash. There has to be a bigger reason. Unless he actually did that, which is like. Okay, respect, but like, why?
Yeah, I think the big signifier, if that's the right word, of how difficult Grief is the fact that Doggy did 55 to 100 on Tidal Wave in like 5k attempts.
Yeah.
Which like compare that to me. I think I took like 1500 my first practice run. It took Nepesta 22,000 to get it in 30 runs.
30 runs?
Yeah. But yeah,
remember Doggy used to edit for Nepesta?
Yeah, he still does sometimes, but it's mostly other people now, which is kind of understandable because it, like with all of the major projects Nepesta's doing nowadays, it makes sense that the work is spread out, not just like confined to one editor. Hey, Demon Gamer, what's up? Yeah, I got 32 to 100 10 minutes into the stream, so I know you commented on the last stream telling me to stay confident and I'll beat it, and yeah, that is exactly what is happening.
Demon game.
Yeah, I wonder, like, let's say Doggy took an indefinite break from Grief and started playing Amethyst, like, right now, and played it for as frequently as he's been playing Grief. Like, how many attempts and how much time would it take him? Like, I know he's got some knowledge of how to play the level already, with, like,
You have him in 8 runs now.
yeah. Which surprised me, because, like, I think... So Doggy had it in 8 runs, Pop-Off had Grief and got it in, I want to say, like, 36 or 37 runs, and then Trick was just lollygagging on Vehemence.
I mean, you know, there was, like, one... You know, there was a person who was trying a little harder than the rest.
Yeah, but if... Honestly, I'm a little bit scared. Is Pop-Off still even... What's even going on with Vehemence at this point? Because, like, other than that video, I've heard absolutely nothing from Pop-Off regarding that level.
Doesn't he have like 46 to 100 or something?
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Like, I think that's his... No, I'm not gonna say that because we still got quite a bit to go. Yeah, I wonder if Doggy's just started playing Amethyst right now, how long would it take him to beat it? I'm betting, like, maybe at most 2 months. 3 at most.
I thought Doggy said that he thought that Amethyst was harder, which is like a little confusing, but you know. Like.
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
he could just beat it with all of the skips. I am still just in complete shock that A, the entire creating team behind the level and Pop-Off and Trick managed to miss all those skips. That's the first shocking thing, and then the second is that RobTop saw the level with all of the skips and decided, yes, this is totally deserving of the rate. But when it comes to 1945, that could stay unrated. Mad 'cause bad.
It's a colorable Chris.
Hi, CatCube GMD. But yeah, I still see absolutely zero reason why 1945 should continue to stay unrated. Like, I don't know if...
It's probably Brave Lady. It's not like anything too special though. I honestly like 1929 a lot more.
Yeah, and I know it's... What?! Okay, I just got like a super bounce from the red orb at like 54. You'll see when it shows up on stream. But yeah, honestly, like, I'd say 1945. I know it's probably just Stockholm Syndrome, but like, yeah, why is 1945 not rated?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea why.
According to RobTop, 1945 is of the same quality as Wukropolix.
Wukropolix is good though.
Yeah.
I'm willing to debate anyone on this. Wukropolix should be rated.
Then I will debate. It should not be rated, and I do not see why it is.
Why?
Just because, like, okay, I know that remakes of old Impossible levels get rated all the time and blah 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 blah. But like, first of all, the gameplay, at least from what I've played, because I actually like have genuinely tried to learn the level to see what everyone's saying about it, and it's just not good. The decoration is honestly just looks kind of weird. Like, it's not bad, but it's really weird. It doesn't even have like a proper song. Like, I know Fracture kind of sinks, but like the original song was The Big Black, and that's
okay, it's a nom. What's wrong with that?
So is Violence by Christopher Masudo.
Okay, well, I wasn't against 1945.
I know, I know, I just needed to make a point.
The Gunslinger Corridor, you know, it had Stereo Madness as a song.
Okay, we can okay, surely we can both agree that that level is stupid. I don't even know if it's bad, just stupid. And yeah, CatCube, I should probably take out the Discord link. I will do that next stream if I remember.
What's the Discord link?
It's a link to my server, but it doesn't work.
Your tag's also outdated.
Yeah. I set a lot of this up when Discord was still doing like the tags, like the number tags, and then just have been perpetually too lazy to change them.
Honestly, like, I don't understand why people were so outraged on tags getting like it really wasn't that bad.
All right, so we've both discussed what levels are not rated that we think should be rated. What about the opposite? What's a level that's rated that you think should absolutely, under no circumstances, be rated?
Cataclysm? No, I'm joking.
You know, as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I was just like, he's gonna say Cataclysm. I need to specify.
What do you think?
I would say either Abyss of Darkness, which I'm pretty sure is a popular opinion, Super Probably Level, which I know for a fact is not a popular opinion, or... what else? I mean, I would basically just have to... I'm gonna look at Pointer Crate, actually, because a lot of the levels that I think are bad. Oh yeah, I'm probably like one of only 3 humans on this entire planet who has like a neutral opinion on Congregation. Like, everyone either loves it...
Oh yeah, Congregation shouldn't be rated.
But like, everyone either thinks it's absolute peak or just the 8th deadly sin. I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I just do not care. Like, it's not bad, but I don't think it should be rated. Or, not rated. I'm fine with it being rated. I just don't think it deserves... It doesn't deserve... I'm trying to speak. I can't speak. But, like, I'm fine with it being rated. I just think it's overrated and probably should not have gotten epic.
It's epic. How is it epic?
Hello, 2020 Toyota Corolla. That's an excellent name.
I think Super Probable Level should stay rated.
You're wrong.
How am I wrong?
It's not good. I'm gonna wait until after the stream because I will probably use a lot of words that I do not use normally on stream. Oh yeah, here's something that I think should not be rated: crackhead circles. And I probably I remember when PPF was still in main this whole. I remember when it was top 30, and now it's. Hold on, let me go to. Remember when it was top 30? Now let me bring it up on OBS. Yeah, now it's 202.
I remember when PPF was like top 1.
Yeah. Oh hey, it's the wiener. That's gonna get taken completely out of context. Well. Oh, speaking.
Yeah.
Speaking of the wiener, you know what level you should be? I'm waiting for you to say what.
What?
Speaking of the wiener, do you know what level you should be?
I don't know, the super hot dog?
Yes.
Oh, try. Oh, I don't know, it's not a thing. I don't really like the alternate.
Yeah, so we have the wiener and we have the super hot dog. So what would the next level be in that trilogy, if it was a trilogy?
I don't know. What kind of question is that?
A stupid one.
Yeah, I mean, I know that.
Why don't you have auto reset on? I always had it off, like, when I was a mobile player, just because it felt a lot easier to just, like, hit the button with my thumb instead of waiting a half second, and then that just never went away when I switched primarily to PC.
I think I need to get up in a few minutes, by the way. I think I have to get up in a few minutes, but I'll stay as long as I can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here. As for levels that I think should be unrated, this is definitely going to be controversial, but Avernus.
Avernus? That was not bad. I'm not too HP on it. There's like 2 fixed boxes inside of it.
But yeah, the thing is, the fixed hitboxes have a specific, like, at least in the first part, have like a specific texture that is shared by the texture of spikes with not fixed hitboxes, so despite looking exactly the same, it is completely different. Which is just, I don't know how you can even accomplish that, but that is, Avernus somehow manages to have just objectively bad game design.
Oh, okay, I know why Septis was extreme, okay.
Why?
So, it used to be, like, glide difficulty.
Oh, and then it got nuked?
Well, not necessarily nuked, it was still intended to be extremely difficulty. But, like, all the garbage and bugs got fixed. Or, like, a good amount, at least. And so, like, now the level's, like, okay. But it's insane demon now.
Yeah.
So, you know.
What about ego killing?
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, it is the single level that Technical has ever given an enjoyment rate of 0.
What?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think he likes Hell.
But yeah, like, even the Hell World and Heartbeat, which he described as 2 of the most miserable things he's ever played, still at least got 1 point out of 100. So yeah, apparently, according to Tech, what happened with the process of ego killing was, so it was made, had a lot of bad stuff with it, and then when Wolves, at least I think it was Wolves that verified it, tried to fix it, he was told, no, leave it as it is, or you can't. Beat Jawbreaker is a PC warm-up. My hardest is Stalemate Mobile. I don't know what to do next. So, are you looking for, like, a hard demon or an insane demon or what? Toyota Corolla. But what was I even talking about? I forget.
Well, I mean, for Stalemate...
Oh yeah, I was talking about ego killing. So yeah, apparently Wolves was just told, no, you can't change anything or you won't be the verifier anymore, basically. And now the level is commonly regarded as one of, if not the single worst extreme in the game. I'm still really sad that 2 of Tech's 3, like, least favorite extremes are either... One's a KrmaL level, and one is a level inspired by KrmaL.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Gotta lock in.
I'm just like...
Lock in. $41 to $85. Dang it. Insane or extreme? 56 on Acu. Not bad. Actually, I think that's more than I have.
56? 56 is like 25% of the way, anyways.
Yeah. Let me look. I have the...
Not to hate, but, like... It is. I think I got like 52 in like 2 hours.
Yeah, let me look on the GDP. Let me look on the GDP. Oh hey, Diffuse got moved to gold. Nice. That click sucks. Yeah, there's a lot of clicks that were buffed with 2.2. But yeah, if you wanna, my first recommendation for just like getting used to PC again is probably Windy Landscape. In all honesty. What else? Windy Landscape, Psychosis, what else? Hit the pink orb really early. Yeah, that's what I try to do too, but sometimes you just hit it, no matter what you do, you hit it too late to... Yeah, I'd suggest looking on the GDP, like in the gold and amber tiers, to see what you should do next.
To suggest one level of play. If I had to suggest one level in my play, it would be Windy Landscape.
Okay, well, we had, like, you do have to keep in mind, we had extremely different experiences with that.
Yeah. If I did have to recommend a level, it would be Megavan. I really like that level.
Yeah, it's, I don't know what I was, truthfully, I have no idea what I was thinking with my, comment about it. It was like at number 3 when my hardest was my top 3 for like a very long time was 1945, Crazy 3, and Magma Bound. And I would just like not change it. Like even when I beat Moth Melons, which I still think is extremely overrated, but it's at least harder than Magma Bound. But yeah, it took until I beat Math, which by the way is one of the single worst levels I've ever played, for Magma Bound to be kicked out of my top 3. And then it only lasted like another 5 months in the rest of my top 10, which is kind of funny.
Alright, I think I need to get off right now. I'll see you.
Why?
See you when you stream next.
Why?
Right.
Okay, well I guess I'm not getting an answer. But YouTube, no. Trust me, you don't want to. Yeah, I actually tried beating Batiti 2 as like my first Insane Dune. Kind of giggity though. I have no idea what that means, but sure. I agree, I guess. Yeah, basically just until you're like way past the skill level, I recommend just completely avoiding Jonathan levels. And if you really want to go for like a hard Jonathan level, go for Future Funk. The original, not the sequel. The sequel is it's not even the single worst insane. It's one of the worst levels I've ever it's one of 3 levels to have gotten an enjoyment rating in the negatives. Which, like, yes, I know you're technically not supposed to go below 0, but like usually if a level is bad enough on its own to like get a 0, and then also is like fundamentally broken, which Future Funk 2 is one of the single buggiest levels I've ever beaten. Maybe I know a lot of the bugs were probably fixed in 2.2, and the level's probably a decent bit better now. But guess what? I beat it in 2.1, so. Okay, I'm done ranting about that now. I just needed to complain about Future Funk 2. Yeah, I feel like I did know what giggity meant. I just wasn't sure how it related to Geometry Dash levels. Last dual ship type being... Yeah, my stalemate experience was... Okay, I fluked it from 70 the first time I beat it, and then every play corrupted, and I had to rebeat it, and my rebeat, I died in the 90s 5 times, including 97 and 98. Like, the rebeat was genuinely, like, I think the second worst experience I'd ever had with any level at that point. .4. Oh yeah, that's like, yeah, that is yikes. Oh yeah, that's another reason I hated Future Funk 2 so much, is because so when I was first trying to go for it, it was like summer of 2022. My record was 35. I fluked to 96. Like actually, 96 from 35, and then. I hated the level so much from that point that I completely dropped it, and then when I tried going for it again, like a year later or so, like on mobile, I got 97, like my first far attempt in literal ages, and then I got 98 like 8 attempts later or something, and then if you know anything about Future Funk 2, you probably know where I got literally the attempt after. Yeah. Cool guy, I shall say. Thank you, 2020 Toyota Corolla. I'm sorry I keep just butchering the pronunciation of your name. I'm really trying not to. But yeah, Future Funk 2 is one of my worst experiences. I guess that was just my punishment for fluking the original from 53. Yeah, luckily I have had no more Jonathan levels since. Except now one of my friends is trying to force me to play Batiti 2 again, which I did get 57 on my first attempt in. Just say Corolla. Oh, okay, yeah. now I am being forced to beat Petiti 2, but I am focusing on this first. And honestly, like, other than the boss fight, Petiti 2 is not bad. It's just, it's like really, really boring. Don't get me wrong, but it's still, like, functional. Also, it's not... It could be a lot worse. He could have given me Dark Travel, and he actually did. And then I told him... But I almost immediately was like, hey, can I please play something else? Because the section at 19 just does not work, no matter what I did. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I am here again. I'm going to move my face cam to the side so you do not have to see me committing an act of barbarity again. I'm sorry I have to do this so often, but like I am actually genuinely sick, so. The progression on GD was horrible. I started in very late 2019 when Dolphin was getting progress on Dart. Yeah. Holy crap, that was 5 years ago. Oh god, I just realized that. But yeah, my progression wasn't much better. I got the game in, like... I got the full version of the game in 2017. Yeah, April 2017. And I'd been playing for a few years. I'd been playing the light version for a couple years after that, and even then it still took me, like, an entire year of playing to beat my first demon. And I mean, I did take a break somewhere in the middle of that, but yeah, it took me an entire year to beat my first demon. Then a little bit later, and then at some point I actually learned how to use practice mode and could actually like beat easy demons somewhat consistently. But like my push to improve this game only really started in like late 2021 when I had beaten 1929, which by the way was something that took me 19 months in total if you count when I first started playing the level. So yeah, don't feel too bad about that. It sometimes it just happens. Also, yes, I agree. Water. Oops. Hold on, I got really bad posture. You pirated GD the first time, nice. I'd rather watch this than... Thank you. Yeah. I used to actually play Roblox. Like, it was mostly, like, the simulator games. Like, I remember the biggest one was, like, I think it was just called Lifting Simulator, or something like that. You were like, on a beach, and literally all you did was click, and then your avatar would gradually get more and more buff. Yeah. I think I made it to, like, one of the beginner prestiges in that game, and then I just gave up because back then I did not... 11 and 12-year-old Master Doge did not have the patience for progression that 17-year-old Master Doge has. By the way, may I ask where the name, and yes, I know I'm doing from 56 now, but I just didn't want to deal with 41 to 56 at this point in the stream. Wait, yeah, I think that was the one. Oh, they got... How do you even get falsely terminated on Roblox? Actually, why did I ask that? There's a lot of ways you could get falsely terminated on Roblox. But yeah, it was mostly pretty much all I did on Roblox was like the simulator games, like the one where literally you click and then something happens. That's basically all I did. There were and that was one of the two major things I did. The other was mostly like RPGs and stuff, because even to this day I still enjoy like the RPG type games. Dang it. There we go. Roblox obby community, 5 seconds without drama challenge, borderline impossible. Yeah, it's like VSC difficulty, honestly. But yeah, that was like 15 attempts or so. That was not bad compared to the well over half an hour it took. Stream 1. Go. Thank you. What do I do now? I'm gonna play the daily level because why not? Oh goodness, it is this. Dude, I really thought we were past the era of making Dash remakes. Although people are still making Stereo Madness remakes, so what do I know? Okay, this one's actually like okay. I probably should have hit that. I wonder if this one's gonna have the spider. Well, it has a spider, but not really the spider. Okay, this is from Explorers, not Dash. Spam challenge if you want to try. I mean, I could try, but my up arrow doesn't work that well, and I think you could probably guess if I'm bringing it up in the first place why it doesn't work that well. But yeah, once I'm done with this, which hopefully shouldn't take me more than this attempt, then yeah, absolutely. Dang it. But yeah, if you want to send me that, I can. Yeah, embarrassing death, but whatever. I forget what this does. Oh yeah, it's that. For some reason, whenever I click on this, my game just crashes. I have no idea why. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream soon, but I'm willing to play your spam challenge. I gotta open Geo now, right? Let me see, what else? What other lists are there? Dashboard Hot 100, beat those. Your statistics have. Stars. Nice. Shards of Siberia. I've never beaten this level. To be honest, I can't be bothered with spending 5 seconds getting an idea. What's your account name? I could probably just find it from that. Thunderstruck. Is this just like... Oh. I thought this was gonna be... that was disappointing. I thought it was gonna be lyrics to Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Just search up 2020 T... Alright, bet. 2020 T Corolla on accounts. This one? Oh yeah, I see. Okay. How am I doing this? Just out of curiosity, did you verify this yourself? I'm gonna do a practice run of this. This is hard. Yeah, this right here is harder than Plasma Pulse Finale. Oh god. You verified this yourself, wow. Oh god. I have to like really spam. You were spam god on mobile? Yeah, I am a spam noob even when it comes to PC. Yo, I got somewhere. Okay, this is okay, I guess. What happened? Why is it not that bad anymore? I could literally just cheese that. Okay, excellent. What else is on your account? What is this? Sync test. Okay, that wasn't bad. I ran out of gameplay ideas at the end. Yeah, I could tell. And then... Oh, there's another what the... Nice. But yeah, these are rare, I can tell you that much. What is Walmart moment? Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can assure you this is exactly what my last time going to Walmart was like. Just don't hit that. What the? Okay, I'm not doing that. And then HS challenge. Oh god, is this the... It's the Scarlet Surge song, great. Is it just this? Ah! What? That was a lot. Yeah, amazing. Alright, and on that note, I think I am just about I think I am just about done, so I'm going to end the stream, unfortunately. But yeah, hey, 32 to 100 and 56 to 100 and 41 to 89, so yeah, this level's going down. But at a later date. For now, I'm just going to... The punchline is HS is fat. Yeah, I can reason that out there. Yeah. It's crazy. I could actually, like, reasonably beat Plasma Pulse Finale. This is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Alright.